Hey guys, welcome myself back to my own channel. Yes, I have returned from the dungeon. On today's channel, we are revamping this old dresser that I had in my room. Got it from my sister before she moved out. She didn't take it with her, and I'm going to revamp it. So as you can see, it is a brown wood color. Doesn't really match my room. And I want it to be this white color because it looks like boo-boo right now. And instead of making it look like boo-boo, I want it to look like some vanilla ice cream. So we're gonna spray paint the dresser. First thing you want to do before you even spray paint is wipe it down, make sure it's clean. I didn't record that part, but make sure it's clean. If you have any rough edges, sand them down, and then grab your spray paint. The spray paint that I'm using is Rust-Oleum Protective White, and it's the glossy one. So look into that because that's really good spray paint, and I use that for almost everything. I have like 20 cans. And before y'all roast me about my carpet is not dirty. It is really ugly because I use resin. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos from a long time ago, I use resin on my carpet, and that's why it looks like that, okay? So not a dirty carpet, just resin. As you can see in the corner there's the resin bottles, and the carpet is just stained with resin. So anyway, back on track. We are spray painting a dresser. It's all blotchy right now, but we're gonna go over it, make sure we get all the blotchiness out of there, and just spray paint it all white. And if you have been on this channel before and you're worried about the animals in my room, there were no animals in my room at this time, and the tank that was on this dresser was the one that I found outside, actually, and I have a video on that. And if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch that video of the tank that I found outside, cleaned up and repaired. And there you go. So, spray painting, making sure to get all the spots. Literally takes so long. And just remember that if you don't want to get messed up and you're worried about your carpet, you can do this outside. I didn't do it outside because my carpet's already messed up, and I'm honestly just really lazy, and I'm a weakling and I can't carry it all outside. So I pushed all the drawers out, and I made sure to spray paint what you can see on the outside. I don't really care about the inside, but I left the drawers out while it dried so that they would not be stuck together when I tried to close it. And then once it was all dry, I'm showing you here that I bought these knobs off of Amazon, and they're really cheap and really pretty. They look like diamonds, and I just screwed them right in, replacing the ones that were there. So once I've done that to all of them, it looks like this. And I was gonna stop here. As you can see, there's still some splotches, but I just wanted you to see what it would look like if it was vanilla colored. But I would stop here, but I actually let the ice cream looking color on there, and I put too much spray on there, if you know what I mean. Am I saying English? Anyway, I'm gonna use this gold paint and paint over this part of the dresser. I saw this really cool design on the side, and it wasn't brought out in the brown, and it's not really standing out with the white, so I'm just gonna paint over it. But what I was saying earlier was I put way too much paint on there at one time, and it started to wrinkle up. So I would recommend, if you're just trying to get it white, just spray a little bit at a time, wait for it to dry completely, and then do a second coat. But what I'm going to do now is focus on the top. So I removed the tank that I was talking about earlier, and to cover the top, I'm using this sticky paper that I got off of Amazon. It's sticky contact paper, and it's a marble color, really nice rose gold pinkish color, and it looks like, you know, the rose quartz crystal. And I'm just going to size it up, fold it over, and cut off the extra that I don't need. And then once I stick it on there, it looks like this. Sorry if this is really confusing, like I'm trying to say too many things at one time. But you smooth it over and it looks like this. Perfect. So what I was talking about earlier, I put so much of the paint on it that it started to wrinkle up, and I didn't like how it looked plain white. So I'm taking this gold leaf that I have. it's extra because I use it for my resin crafts. So I'm going to take it, put it on my finger, and literally just press it onto the dresser. I'm going to use this for the base of the dresser parts and the door of the other dresser, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to keep tapping the gold leaf in the sections that I want it and make it kind of spread out so it looks like this. If you can see it, you can see those wrinkles on there. I took the extra knobs and I just literally stabbed them into my wall so I can make a coat hanger to hang my extra jackets when people come in. So I bought some extra gold leaf, and here I am just finishing up the dresser. As you can see, I already did the door and two of the smaller dressers, and now I'm just doing the smaller drawers, and now I'm doing the larger drawer. And I'm literally just ripping it off, medium, small pieces, and just sticking it on there with my finger. And I sped this up so that you wouldn't be bored to death. So you're welcome. Jesus, like when I'm doing these voiceovers, man, like I don't even know what I'm saying half the time, so I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because this is all one take voiceover. Like, I'm hitting it rough. Literally at this point I've been doing this for hours and I'm like extremely over it. Like, I just want it to be done, but I'm remaining consistent and I am still ripping off medium and small pieces and sticking it on one by one with my finger, making sure it's really stuck on there. So I did have this idea just because, you know, it started to wrinkle up and I didn't like how it looked, but at the end of the day I prefer this rather than just a plain white dresser. I think I liked what my brain led me to when I did this. So I removed the knobs, did all this, and then placed the knobs back on there, and it looked magical. And as you can see, I put my empty tank, back on top. No animals in there, and it's all cleaned up. By the time I finished this, it literally got dark outside. Like, I can't explain how long this took me, but in the end, it was worth it. So, take with that information you will. So here I am, putting the knobs back on where I had them, just unscrewing the old ones and putting the new ones in. Boop, boop. And after a few more tappings with the gold leaf, I finally found it done. Here is the finished look. I love the dresser now. Everything complements my room nicely, and I have a nice clean tank on top of it to go with it. And it is just amazing. I died. So here is the after. No more brown mismatched dresser. Perfect, pretty, and perfect for me. So thank you so much for watching. Like this video, comment what you would like to see next, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thank you. See you next time.